All right, Kari, congratulations on a hard-fought win tonight. What are just your general thoughts on the night?
I'm really proud of how the team pulled through. It was definitely an entire team effort from people on the bench to people on the court. Everybody was constantly feeding us energy, giving us energy. I felt just a really good vibe on the court with my team, and we still have a lot to work on. It's early in the season, but I think this just shows how mentally together we are, like as a team and a squad. Like we all had trust in every single person on the court, and I knew whoever was getting the ball or touching the ball was going to do a great job handling it.
What was it like playing in that atmosphere there with the crowd going crazy in the venue and a back and forth between two great teams?
I think we feed on that. We're all competitors. Every single person on this team, staff included, extremely competitive. And when the fans are so involved like that, we just feed off of that energy.
Well, so that being said, though, when it gets to be these really long rallies, what's your inner self-talk as you're like, okay, I need to calm down? What does that sound like for you?
So as much as we feed off the fans, as I said, when we bring it into that circle or that timeout, like you kind of just zone everything out and you're listening to your coach, you're listening to your captain, your teammate. I'm old, I've been through it a couple times, so it's easy for me to do that, but we're also trying to help the youngins, do that as well. Like stay calm, stay grounded, like we got you, that kind of thing. Just relying on our team a lot.
So I saw on your Twitter post that you changed your number to 7 in honor of your older sister who actually played for Kansas State.
Yes.
What was it like to play against your sister's former program, and what about her wanted you to change your number to the same one that she had?
So I've played my sister once when I was a freshman at Creighton University, and we won. But no, she is such an inspiration to me, and she is my role model and my idol for volleyball. She was a 2-time All-American and Big 12 Freshman of the Year, and the way she's always competed and looked out for me and like paved the way for me, she kind of brought a lot of attention to the Zumach name in general. And so being able to wear this number and not only wear my family's name on the back, but her name as well with her number on it, I know she's really proud of me, and I owe a lot of my career to what she's taught me.
Did you ever get a chance to talk to Heidi, because her sister played for Kansas State as well?
Yes, Kylie and Heidi's sister knew each other well, and so when I came here, we already had that connection.
What's it been like playing with McKenna there and seeing what she can do now on the court?
I've been watching McKenna play since we were 13 and 14, since we're both from Minnesota. We played at rival clubs. We've gotten to play each other a couple times, but everybody in the state, now the nation, knows how amazing she is and how amazing she's always been. I knew coming in that getting to play with not only a competitive person like her, but just the player she is as a volleyball player herself, I can't describe it. It's honestly unlike. I've played with a lot of different teams, a lot of different All-Americans, and a lot of different people, and playing next to her is something so special that I really don't have a lot of words to describe it.
That's awesome. Well, how the momentum of this game was huge and broken up by so many calls that went under review. Talk me through that.
So as a player, we always like to just push through. Like stopping and starting the game is definitely frustrating, but it's part of the game now. Like having the review system that's been around for a while, we expect it, we know it's coming. We just try to keep as much momentum verbally as we can while we're in those like timeouts, huddles, review plays, and then just right back to it.
I got one. So third set, you think you guys win it, goes to review,
Yeah.
You end up dropping that set. What's the conversation like in that huddle going into the fourth set about how to bounce back? Because you think you're going up 2-1, now you're down 1-2, you can't drop that fourth set. What's the conversation like?
Our captains and everybody had something to say, which was really cool to witness. No matter what your role was on the team, and they're just kind of like, hey, stay grounded, do what we're doing, try to clean up the game a little bit, and we're right there with them. So it was nothing frantic or out of control or things like that. We just kind of came together and we're like, hey, let's clean up our game, let's do what we know how to do and what we know we can do, and it turned out how it turned out.
You talked about how you knew McKenna from your youth volleyball days. Did she play a factor in you choosing to transfer to UCF, and if not, what was it?
Yes, she did. She was my, what do you call it?
Your buddy.
My buddy, no, but when you go on an official visit, you have someone. But anyways, so her and Drezzy's also from Minnesota, so we knew of each other. We've had small limited contact, but when I was in the transfer portal, she was texting me like on Instagram, and then we got each other's number, and she was really good at communicating, and I mean, she's a lot of fun to be around. Don't want to blow up her head too big, but no, as soon as I got on campus and got to meet the girls and the staff, like I knew immediately I didn't want to go anywhere else. I didn't want to take my other tours. I knew literally instantly that this is where I wanted to be.
Last one.
What'd you learn about your team and yourself here through the first 2 matches?
I already knew we were resilient, but being able to see it outside of practice and on the court, it was amazing to see. It made me really proud as an upperclassman to see how well we stuck together, and it made me really excited for the future because we're already, breaking down those things that we've been doing in practice, and I think it's just going to get better from there.
Cool. Thanks,
Thank
Brett.
So fun.